All right, you guys, we got a TJ Maxx haul to go over with you. I already taken everything out of the bags. I have some sand and fog finds that I was able to pick up along with a few perfumes that I wanted to give a go. Like whenever I looked up the notes on them, they were right up my alleys. So let's go over my TJ Maxx affordable perfumes and my sand and fog hunt. You guys, did you take advantage of the sand and fog sales? They had one a couple of weeks ago around the Mother's Day time, and then they did another one for the Memorial Day weekend where you could buy two, get one free. So I did take advantage of both of those sales, but these were the items I picked up from the local TJ Maxx. So I'm going to do a quick clip of what I saw in store with you guys. So we'll play that. Then we'll come back and go over the haul of the items that I did pick up and go over what my thoughts are of those items. So if all of that sounds good to you, then just stay tuned. So you guys, went into my local TJ Maxx a couple of different days. I'm filming this, and this was quite a few of the perfumes that they had listed here. Some of the Sol de Janeiro body mist had made it into the store. They had those Yara twin packs, which you guys saw me haul in another different video. They still had some of those Ariana Grande body mist and several of the other types of perfumes. Some Middle Eastern perfumes are making its way into my store, and some of these brands I have not seen before. They had quite a few Le Monde Gourmand fragrances on this particular day, and quite a few of those true fragrances that you know I love. That jasmine cashmere and that strawberry one, it smells amazing. They have some of the Capari mist in my store. And here are some of the sand and fog items that was available on this particular day. What my store does with the sand and fog is they just put them automatically on the top shelf because they know people are coming in those looking for them, so they don't have to dig for them. They just put them all on top and go from there. And they try to keep these other fragrances kind of organized. And I have found quite a few good gems with these perfumes at the TJ Maxx, you guys. And I've been happy to see some of those Capari mists make its way into the store. I love those. Love all the scents of those. Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlen, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while? Today we are chill. Your girl is chilling out at the house, got laundry going, neighbors over there mowing their lawn. If you hear any noises in the background, just excuse. And let's just jump into this. So let's do my sand and fog finds first. So first things first was my Dolce by Rosie Jane find. That is Innocence. They had several of these in my store, and so I grabbed two of them. And this one is, like I said, Innocence. So Innocence looks like this. And Innocence, let me tell you the notes, because this is inspired by Rosie Jane Dolce, which I have sampled. Like I think it was in one of my perfume samplers, and I enjoy the scent. But I was saying how if I get any of them, it's either going to be Dolce or Rosie. But I really don't want to spend like all that money on something that's not giving me good longevity. But I did enjoy the scent profile. So when I saw these in the store and I looked them up and saw what it was inspired by, I'm like, I can get the oil version. So here we go. So inspired by, like I said, Dolce by Rosie Jane. And this one has scent notes of top almond and anise, mid of cinnamon, and base of amber, tonka, vanilla, musk, and sugar. And so when I smell this, you guys, it smelled beautiful, of course, like I said. And Dolce and Rosie by Rosie Jane is like the two popular fragrances from the house. You smell that tonka definitely. And you do smell some of the like it says, cinnamon and anise that's in there. But this smells gorgeous. This is definitely one that I will pull back out as we get back into the fall, going into winter season. But I am happy. I'm super happy that I found these in the store and was able to pick up a couple of these. So, Innocence from Sand and Fog, got those two. I found another of the Vanilla and Musk, which is one, you know, that is another popular one. And Vanilla Musk is that Nest Madagascar vanilla inspiration. So remind you of the notes. It says top notes of icy sugar powder, coconut, and anise. That's anise again. Then you have mid note of vanilla orchid and vanilla powder, and base of amber, vanilla, and musk. This is one of my favorites already. I already have several of these, but I said if I ever see them in the store, I'm going to pick it up, because if you know me, you know I love the coconut and I love the vanilla. So this is something that I will never have enough of these, because I'm going to continue to use this particular scent. So Vanilla Musk was another one. I added another one of these to the collection. I had most of this in like the smaller like sizes, in the pen version, and then like the smaller sizes. So when I saw it in this, I decided to go ahead and get this one. This one here is in one of these rollerball ones, which I do love these as well, because to me, these are easier for application. And this one is Floral Mist. They do still have this on the site as well. But this one is your Clean Reserve Skin Inspiration. And I'm not big on skin scents, but if they're going to put it in a perfume oil, I know I'm going to get longer longevity with it, and I do enjoy the scent. So this one, when I smelled it, I was like, this one smells pretty good. And when I looked it up, I was like, okay, you can come home. This one has top note of dewdrop and water lilies, mid notes of lily, lotus, and ozonic notes, and base notes of musk, vanilla, and kapahu, C-O-P-A-H-U. So I am super happy to have this one. This is giving you a nice summery vibe, like spring summery vibe, that I know I'm gonna appreciate very much, especially layered with some of those other dewy and lotus, like water lily type scents that I have in my collection. This is going to layer beautifully with those. I was happy to find this one and pick it up. So the other one I found was this. I found two of these. There was multiple of these too, and I ended up getting two of these. And this is Lilac Wine. And when I originally looked at it, I'm like, do I want to get that one? And then when I looked it up, I was like, yes, you do. So Lilac Wine, I got two of these. And again, this is the same as the other one you just saw, where it's a rollerball type situation. But Lilac Wine is inspired by Pierre Mugler, Alien Goddess. Yes, Alien Goddess. You know I love my aliens. And this one has top notes of cocoa, bergamot, and blackcurrant. It has mid of rose, jasmine, and bamboo, and base of cedarwood, sandalwood, musk, and vanilla. I love the Alien Goddess DNA, and this is no different. This smells just like it. So I'm super happy that I was able to find Lilac Wine. If you love Alien Goddess, you would love Lilac Wine. Like, it is hitting on all the notes for that one. Smells delicious. Beautiful symphony of florals. It smells elevated. It smells beautiful. So that is all the oils that I found here recently. Now let's get to some of the perfumes, because I didn't just pick these perfumes up just for picking them up sake. when I saw them, I looked them up in store, and then I was like, okay, add to cart. Add to cart. In other words, I put it in my cart and took it up to the register. All right, so let's see. This first one is called Taxco. Taxco EDP Milestone is the name of it. The bottle should look familiar to you, because if it looks familiar to you, then you will probably see what it's trying to do. This is inspired by the YSL Tuxedo. Their scent notes are very, very, very similar, and both of them are considered unisex fragrances. This one was released in 2023. It's considered as part of the Chypre family, and it has top note of violet leaf, bergamot, and coriander, mid of rose, lily of the valley, and pink pepper, and base of patchouli, ambergris, and bourbon vanilla. So let's see. This seems like something that is a year-round fragrance, but mostly more so, ooh, nice atomizer. Mostly, you know, fall, winter, spring. Okay, and you definitely getting the strong, like, green and patchouli in here. Warm, floral. Yeah, it's definitely part of that Chypre family, but it smells elevated at the same time. Is this unisex? I think it could be unisex, but to me, this leans masculine. Yeah, I think this leans more masculine. I'm gonna let my husband give a test to this one and see what he thinks about this one. It's very earthy. It's very green. It has some florals in there. It's giving me, you know, sophistication and, you know, like it's an elevated scent. And I can see where I can pull it off, especially if I layer it with something else softer. But, you know, I think it's more unisex leaning masculine. So more so for something that was for his taste. So let him try this one out himself and see if he likes this one. And we'll go from there. But it is a beautiful scent. Now, I'm not saying it's not a beautiful. It's giving you freshness. It's giving you earthiness. It's giving you sophistication. But it seems to me like it's more unisex leaning masculine in my book versus. And I'll let it continue to dry down and see what else it's going to give, because right now, with that opening, it's leaning more masculine to me. So let me come back to it. Let's see what the dry down will give on it. The next one I have for you guys is from this Aubusson is what it is. It's called Noted Vanilla Fleur is the name of the fragrance. It's got this cool looking bottle that kind of remind me of a pyramid for some reason. But it's from that Aubusson brand. I don't know, can you see that? It's Aubusson. You guys, when I smelled this off the top, and then once I looked it up, I added to cart. So let me tell you a little bit more about this one, because this is giving you more spring, summertime. I think you could probably wear this one any time of year as well. But this one is considered a floral fragrance with top notes of neroli and bergamot, mid of tiara, and base of vanilla bean, musk, and coconut. Yes, so this to me, especially with the tiara, with the vanilla, with the musk, and especially that mid to dry, even the neroli in the top, it's all screaming summer tropical vibes to me, like a floral version with a touch of some fruits. So let me tell you more about what I think once I spray this one out. Oh, that atomizer is even better than the other one. That's nice. Yeah, You're definitely getting summer vibes all the way with this. It's smelling like a sophisticated suntan lotion. Like a resort edition. Yep, it's smelling like a resort edition of a suntan lotion. It smells delicious. Nice and floral and summery. Yeah, it's making me think of me being on a hammock in between two palm trees as the breeze is coming by, and I'm smelling the different tropical florals in the air as I'm just sitting there swaying. It smells so good. This is taking me on vacation. It just instantly took me on a vacation just from smelling this. This is beautiful. Don't know about longevity yet. We will do wear test on all of these. But what I can say is first impressions is I'm loving on it. So Noted Vanilla Fleur. If you see her in TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I don't know where else they carry it, but pick her up if you love the tropical scents like I do. Like you want to go in a tropical paradise, because that's where it instantly transported me. Smells beautiful. Not too much fruity, it's more floral. So you got to want the tropical paradise florals. Yes. All right, the next two are from True Fragrance. They're in the same little bottle, so it look like they're part of this similar set. And they're both like musky type scents. So I don't know if that's some kind of musk collection that they released or whatever from True Fragrance. But this first one is called Silken Sands. Looks like this. The aesthetic of this bottle is very chic and cute. Love the aesthetic of this one. It was hard to find information on both of these, but this one says that it is a warm unisex skin scent that has a cozy, intimate finish. It says that it smells closer to a natural body scent than a traditional perfume, making it a great option for subtle everyday wear or layering. And it has key notes of white woods, soft amber, warm musk, and a subtle touch of floral notes. It says the scent family is floral, woody, and musky. And it says the vibe it's supposed to give you is clean, slightly sweet and powdery, and it's supposed to have a my skin but better scent profile. So let's see here. Yeah, it's definitely a lighter scent, and it definitely is giving you musky and cleanness. It has some warmth, and you definitely smell some of the slight woods in here as well. I like the fact that they got slight woods in here because it's giving it a little character about it. That's making me feel intrigued by it. Silken Sands, warm, cozy, intimate. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this right now. It's nice. It's actually nice. It's not bad at all. Especially if you're into those nice musky scents. I think you would enjoy this one. I really do. If you're into those type of scents, I think you will enjoy this one a lot. So this is Silken Sands. The other one from that collection is called Musk in Bloom. So Musk in Bloom, similar bottle. And this one says that it's supposed to be soft and romantic, and it's featuring a classic floral musky scent profile. It says it's celebrated for its clean, fresh out of the shower vibe, making it light enough for daytime yet sophisticated enough for evening wear. And then it says that the notes that stand out is blooming petals, airy sweetness, and delicate musk, with warm musk, soft woods, and a smooth powdery dry down. So let's see here. Let's see here what we think of Musk in Bloom, because I'm thinking, when I see that name, Musk, and I'm thinking florals, like it's blooming into a nice, all of these had great atomizers on them. I like this one more than the first. This is beautiful. This has a nice sweetness, airiness. It's got some soft florals in there, but the sweetness is really elevating it to me. Yeah, this smells gorgeous. I am loving on this one. Yeah, musky, sweet, florally, but airy, like soft, pretty girl florals. Nice. I am enjoying that one. So let's go back to the Taxco one real quick. Let's see if it's giving me less masculinity. It's definitely went into some more of those spices. Still earthy, which is in the Chite family, so I don't expect it to do anything too much different. Yeah, to me, now it's leaning more unisex as it kind of it's drying down a little bit. But to me, this one is still one that isn't, I'm not a big Chipey girl, but I wanted to give it a go. And I'll let my, like I said, I'll let my husband try this one. But for right now, it's got a freshness about it. It has a spiciness about it. It has an earthiness about it. And I'm loving what I'm smelling. But I think I would prefer this on my husband versus myself. Yeah, I think it's going to smell really good on him. And so I'm going to pass this one along to him because I think he would enjoy this one quite a bit. It smells sophisticated. It smells, it's giving me like grown up and sensual vibes for someone. So I can see a lot of people loving on this one. So Taxco, this one is another one, that Milestone fragrance. If you see this one and you want, and that Chipey family speaks to you, or you want to get it for your man or your boyfriend or whoever else you think they will love this scent, I think it's a very good scent. And it's mimicking the tuxedo bottle, and they have similar notes. Like the notes, when you look at on Fragrantica, you look at the notes, very similar. So they are definitely trying to dupe that fragrance. And I don't know what that fragrance smell like, but I do enjoy the scent I'm smelling, just not for myself. Let's go to this, back to this tropical goodness I was smelling. The noted vanilla Fleur. I'm smelling more of the creaminess now with the coconut coming through. Yes. This smells so good. I'm definitely happy I picked this one up. This one makes me smile. It smells so good. Yes. All right, so a good TJ Maxx find. This was only $16.99. If you see this one, pick her up, especially if you want to smell like a tropical paradise. Yes. All right, let's go back to Silken Sands. Yeah, this is giving me warm, clean vibes. Muskiness, but it has a little character about it at the same time. I like it. It's a strong like. It's not blowing me away. It's a strong like. It's what I can say about this one. Let me go back and look at the notes for this one again, because what is it? Let me see what this is going to smell like on my skin. Oh, yeah. Way better on skin. I like it before, but it's even better on skin. Yeah, you definitely get some of that warmth from the amber in there, along with those slight woods, but then it has a nice touch of floral and sweetness, and definitely is musky. It has a smoothness about it, so maybe that's why they call it Silken Sands. Yeah, it has a smoothness about it at the same time. So this one smells very good on skin. Oh yeah, way better on skin than here. And on here, it was a strong light, but way better on skin. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, Musk and Bloom. Oh, yeah. That's even better. Nice florals, airy sweetness. It smells beautiful. So I'm happy with all of these. I'm happy with my haul, you guys. I'm happy with my TJ Maxx haul. Some great finds for affordable prices. We love a good haul. We love finding some good budget-friendly items that's not going to break the bank, but still have us smelling good. I got these oils, got those perfumes, great additions to my collection. So super happy with these finds. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy content like this, give me a big thumbs up, hype the video, you know, hit like, hit that hype the video. And you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.